about time for the Netflix Anime Festival. And I'm not really expecting much here, so I thought I got a little good reaction here. So, 8 p.m. Central Time, we got our opening remarks from producer center of Netflix and Anime, chief producer Taiki Sakurai.
Wow, the Netflix anime is certainly high quality. And so everyone watching here at the venue and everyone watching from home, welcome. And we're actually live streaming globally today. So
Got English interpretation that I can't really understand if it's not mixed properly.
So it's the Netflix Anime Festival 2020, the future of anime, part one, the Netflix animation lineup presentation. We welcome you all. So today's event, so I'm sure you're watching this through many different live streaming platforms, but we are also streaming on the newly launched Netflix Anime YouTube, which is presented with English translations. So a lot of people are going to come on stage. Most of them are otaku, and so thinking about everything is going to be translated. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but I hope you guys enjoy this. My name is Hisanori Yoshida, and I'll be your host today. So today, check this out. The set is amazing. So the big screen behind me is great. But then if you look closely, the stage floor is actually projecting. It's not just a lighting, but the floor itself is a huge screen. So usually on a radio show.
This has been done before.
This is all new to me, but I'd like to present a lot of new information for you guys. So Netflix just celebrated their 5th anniversary of its launch in Japan. I've been a member ever since they launched, so I've been watching every day. So today we are going to take a look at some of the anime titles from Japan that is sure to entertain and immerse fans not only in Japan but all over the world. But before we start, I'd like to ask you all to refrain from taking pictures or screenshots of the images presented on the screen today. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation.
That would be true if we were actually there.
First of all, we would like to welcome on stage Chief Producer of Anime at Netflix, Mr. Taiki Sakurai.
Part
He will
1.
be taking us through the full year history.
So there's going to be a part 2
and
sometime.
popularity surrounding anime contents around the world. So, Mr. Sakurai, please take it away. Hello everyone. My name is Taiki Sakurai. I'm the chief producer of anime at Netflix. Thank you all for coming today. So to everyone watching at home through live stream and also the press members taking the time to come over here, we are very grateful. So thank you so much. So today, in our event, we are going to be announcing 16 new anime lineup that will be presented on our service. And among them, 5 of them is going to will be announced here for the first time. So I hope you guys look forward to a lot of new contents. So to start things off, I'd like to introduce what we're doing at Netflix, and especially in terms of anime. Our team, so our goal has been to become the global destination for anime fans around the world. So there are many different platforms around the world where you can watch anime content, and probably a lot of the people who are tuning in today are signed up on multiple services and platforms.
Yeah.
Well,
Crunchyroll,
myself is
Funimation,
also one of those people who
High
watch
Dive.
different platforms. But us Netflix, our aim is to create a truly global platform from our base here in Tokyo, partnering with creators from all across the world, creating new and aspirational anime contents. So let's take a look at our journey so far. So in 2016, it all began from Blanc, the anime title, which was created by Polygon Pictures. So this was the first ever Netflix original anime featured film.
I feel like it's supposed to be like Knights of Sidonia.
When video streaming service, let alone Netflix, had no real presence in the Japanese market at all. So we were really grateful for our partners for believing in us and sticking with us all through the years. So we've come a long way since then. It's been 5 years, and we've been releasing many different contents along the way. So in 2017,
Alright, 2017.
Netflix anime creative team launched here in Tokyo. It was me alone.
I start being the production committee.
So they called me chief producer, but it was just me. And so I came from an animation studio. Ever since I graduated from university, I've been working in anime. But the reason I decided to join Netflix was I really felt that the Japanese animation had great possibility, potential, and I really wanted to present it to the world. And currently, our team has grown to over 5 staff members. We've grown quite a bit. And what anime title should we create at Netflix now has been the question that we tackled as a team. And 2018 was a big year for us. Production IG and Bones, we were able to enter our first production line partnership with these great Japanese production studios. And
yeah, and I see the beginning. It's available on Blu-ray by Anime Limited. They actually brought this over to North America.
And also the same year, we launched the Netflix Anime Club, which is building a lot of momentum on Twitter. This year, we've had amazing guests like Japanese director Masaki Yuasa, also the actress Yaishida, and also Crybaby. So I really think it's important to have these communities where
apparently it's Applex.
Communicate and connect.
Trouble.
And also this year in 2018, Netflix had
like this. That was not the first time like Dynamic Planning works on Double Okay, so there, 2019 we got Netflix's partnership with Anima, Sublimation, they were production, Netflix gave us Ultraman, Aki, and I said something yeah.
And also, we've also partnered with Gotham, the French Animation Academy, in which we welcome talented graduates.
Yeah, besides, I think I see that Netflix did production
from the top creators in Japan, but also it's an opportunity for us to learn about what's happening in the anime world globally. So they join us as an intern and work at the Tokyo office, and they work with different animators and creators. The first graduate just ended the program, and then we have a second intern come in and join us. However, with the current situation, they will joining us remotely, but when the time arrives, we will be welcoming him to the Tokyo office. So this is how we have been trying to invest in new talents from different backgrounds, promoting diversity in our workplace.
Right now, 2020, we got Saisaru, Mir, and Mapa.
Expanded our partnership even more with 4 more production
We got
studios
new
from
Netflix originals,
Japan
Jack
and
Dogma,
So Studio Mil, Masa,
Let's Get Away, Japan since 2020,
in
Transformers.
February this year, we have partnered with 6 creators and manga
You can definitely look
authors.
forward to the Mapa partnership.
So we wanted to present an opportunity
Yeah, it's
for
kind of rare
creators
that
to
Netflix is
express
presenting
their
Studio
art
Mir as an anime
freely,
studio, even though
to share the amazing stories to the world.
some of us can consider
Miss
Korra
Maya
and
Yamazaki, who is one of them, will be joining us
Voltron
later
Legendary
on
Defender
the creator section.
cartoons instead of anime.
So through these activities and partnerships, our passion is to defy the boundaries and explore a wide range of storytelling and messages.
The reboots.
Appeals that not only in Japan but also in Asia
I
and all over
think
the world.
it's that Spanish.
Want
That
all the
Spanish.
viewers
I
around
can't
the world
remember his
to
name.
enjoy our contents
And there's also that's for like Saki K.
Looking into the world, there are several data that I'd like to share with you. And in the category
Households relevant shows watch anime in the past year.
of course, we had the sense that they have already enjoyed our anime, but there has been a
50%
great
year on
momentum that
year.
we were able to confirm recently. So this number is quite interesting. In the past 1 year, around the world, over 100 million households has been enjoying anime. So this is the number of households. So in terms of unique users, I think the number was further inflated, maybe 2, 3, 4. Is our assumption, and every year it's growing 50% year on year. So the viewership compared to the previous year is increasing by 58%. Is looking at the world, the anime fan around the world is also increasing and showing a great amount of momentum. So furthermore, this is another interesting data set, although you may not see them, but over 100 countries and territories, in terms of the viewership ranking in each region, animes is included within top 10 ranking. So we have seen that quite frequently. So in other words, on Netflix, the various content that we offer, Hollywood movies and dramas and documentaries and feature films and overseas animations. So alongside with those creatives, Japan anime
Yeah, I wonder why anime
and
fans
coming up
not
ranking to be
to
within top 10.
usually
And
streaming
this is something
sites
that's
instead
what
of
overwhelming.
Netflix
So
whenever
looking
they
at
see
each
it.
territories in Asia, Taiwan, Thailand,
Make it
in Europe,
first trying to
France,
search up anime on Netflix.
in
Like,
Latin America.
some of the ones that outside of
Anime creators
large legal anime community in the world, like United States, UK, Australia, and stuff.
Each of the books as well. For instance, we have the 7 deadly sins that we have streaming as Netflix original outside
Yeah,
Japan.
so we
So all
got
of
7 deadly sins in the top 10.
works is included within top 10 out of these 7.
Another one is Baki.
So, Baki as well. In 50 countries.
Almost
as well.
1 in 2 Japanese households watch 5 hours of anime every. Okay.
Sorry, there was a deviation with the slide. I'm sorry. So now you see the slide now. So 50 regions and territory, we see that the Baki is also.
Alright, now almost 1 in 2 Japanese households watch 5 hours of anime on Netflix every month.
Japan, anime, of course, is showing a
Yeah, that
very
means.
strong positioning.
Yeah, that's the usual running time for an anime career.
5 million households
Anime
in
season.
Japan. Netflix is being enjoyed here in Japan for over 5 million households.
More like 12, 13 episodes,
Two households,
depending on the
within 1
time.
hour, they are viewing over 5 hours of anime. So if you do the math, it's 1 season of anime being watched within 1 month. So a massive amount of time being spent in enjoying anime here. Not only avid fan here, but all the subscribers here in Japan, we have seen a very strong uptake in the support for anime. So in terms of anime works and through the distribution of anime to the viewership of an audience of Asia and around the world, we hope that we'll be able to offer exciting content. And today's event, we'd like to, with pleasure, introduce the new lineup for Netflix, and we'd like to show you some of the offering that we do have for you. I hope you'll be able to enjoy our special event, Netflix Anime 2020. So it has been quite short, but I would like to conclude my greetings. So it's 2 hours, quite long hours, but I hope you'll be able to stay with us to the very end and enjoy this very special event. Thank you very much for being with us today. Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So,
It's quite nerve-wracking to stand here and have the audience here with us. And we have only the media people that are in theater.
There's a media people, and we are asking some
Surprise.
keep quiet. It was this is opening. Maybe he was sometimes I was too nervous to say the closing address, but it's a starting address. So we are going to begin
Announce the title. I just wanted to correct that this is just the
just
opening.
to make sure that it's the beginning of this event. So in terms of content, once again, already 100 million households are there watching anime. And hearing these numbers is quite amazing. So I'm 44 years of age, but since my high school years, that's 25, 26 years ago, the anime fans was only 1 or 2 people.
Now look at the YouTube chat now. Trash taste represent. That's someone wants Netflix to remake Berserk.
With the capabilities of Netflix, we think that we have now been able to
Oh boy. Oh boy.
the avid
This guy doesn't know.
around the world. And listening just to these numbers is quite exciting. Over 70 territories and countries, we'll be able to talk about the 7 deadly sins. So that's so exciting, amazing. So to each of the title, I would like to go into the details of what we have to offer. But do not.
I have a special supporter who is here today. She is an actress, model, and also is a big fan of anime. Ryo Uchida, welcome to the stage. Hello. Thank you very much for coming.
There's the same dude who
as well
suggests
as
moving
people who are watching the live stream. My
Dude.
name is Ryo Uchida.
Get over it.
And I love anime. I often watch anime on Netflix. I've been really excited to be coming here today. Yes, for those people that are watching the streaming, I just wanted to say that, well, by the way, it's been some time. It's been quite a long time. It's been 8 years since I saw you last. Wow. And I am actually on the radio on a daily basis. And you came to my program as a guest. And you are here as an actress, which is really wonderful. But you are really otaku, by the way. I suppose I am. Well, I love anime. And during those 8 years, a lot of things has happened. There was a time that I went a little bit away from anime, but due to Netflix, I have returned back to watching anime. Yes, actually, this is really on our side, Netflix is. When you came 8 years ago, and you were talking about Robia Karata, and you were talking about the trouble, and also Higashikata. You were talking about all these characters. I still love those characters. I'm still really loving them. And for those people, you are able to see with just a tap on the screen. Now the time has really changed. Okay, so you watched about, you bought
69 manga at one time. And let's move on from here. Now, for the people in the media, please do not take the photograph with a flash. Please do not take the photograph with a flash. So let's move on to the seat. Well, today we have so many works that I will be introducing. So we will have to be moving on quite quickly. But I hope that you will stay with me until the end, and please share it with me about your feelings and comment, because I'm able to see all these comments coming from all over the world, not just English, but there are many.
Apparently, I was looking at Twitter to see what the heck's gonna happen here.
Comment coming from Japan.
So this is part 1. I don't think all 60 times gonna be put in here. Another day reduction is gonna be shown at least.
Introducing the works. So, as one of the big fan of anime, I hope you enjoy this event. First is this one.
Alright, Biohazard Infinite Darkness. Yeah, I think it's already been announced.
It was announced last month. It's the Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
Alright, TMS is doing some part of this. And I believe, I think Sony's gonna release this on Blu-ray and DVD sometime. Yeah, this is CGI, and apparently Netflix still really embraces CGI anime. I don't care. I don't think the trailer is gonna have subtitles, since this only has like English interpretation. Or are they gonna? Don't tell me they're gonna interpret the trailers. Yeah, but I still have the feeling the one that's gonna release this on Blu-ray is Sony. They've done this with plenty of other Resident Evil stuff already, so. I'm somehow having a feeling that Netflix is gonna bring us a Final Fantasy show. Okay, so we got TMS and Quebeco doing Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
This stage is really wonderful. Well, if you're standing here, you see the big screen, I will almost get sucked into the scene itself. So this is the horror action film with the story develops around
Quebeco is like a 3D studio of TMS Entertainment and going with Marza.
You'll be transported to the world of Resident Evil that no one has ever seen before. And the production is by Thomas, and I think there's a lot of information that people will be interested in. Yes.
I call it TMS.
Kobayashi of Capcom, who has created numerous Resident Evil series, participated in the production and supervision of the original work. He's looking at all the details, and
okay,
sometimes
so let me check that.
In the teaser.
Let me check again.
I just heard about this information last week, and
lineup presentation.
Produced by Thomas Entertainment, which was produced a variety of anime works, including Baki, and 3D CG animation will be produced by Quebeco, led by Mei Miyamoto.
Of course you're gonna bring out the Netflix anime that TMS also done.
This is really well.
Look them up. They've done a lot more.
Excited to see this. I get this English comment coming from the Japanese YouTube channel. I think everybody all around the world is watching. You really feel like you are in the scene. And looking at the staff, and just they're really, really serious about their work. And as you have just seen,
I got some screenshots.
This is the first time that the photo was being shared.
So number 1 is Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
And this is actually a truly actor, the main character in the game, who are now in this photograph. Of course, this is a CG created character, but there's a lot of human element, and very attractive and sexy. And the fans, of course, most know about these two characters as
Yeah, I agree.
current of
Pre-record
series. They are
it's
in
a
as
better
well, so
idea.
awareness is not really known. So I hope that you
I pre-recorded
think
direct
about
like
this,
Nintendo.
at the moment. This film will be released exclusively on Netflix in 2021. Stay tuned for more developments.
Alright, number two.
So I can talk about this for as long as 2 hours, but there's a whole lot more that we want to share. The total of 16 films, 16 works. So I'll introduce the next one. But first,
And
let's
number two.
this one. So without myself introducing the film, please have a look at this teaser TV.
Number two. Something in the stars. Toho? Wait, is this Madhouse? Oh, no. It's Bones and Orange. It's... Yes, their collaborative anime. This is called, Godzilla Singular Point. I forgot about it. It's been announced some time ago.
It looks so attractive. I was almost going to be standing up.
Alright, so Godzilla Singular
First of all,
Point
the music
coming to
is great.
Netflix.
And the logo.
Animation production by Bones and Orange.
Definitely say this is
Yeah,
really good.
that looks a lot better than the movie trilogy.
And the kaiju.
Orange is the best CGI anime studio. Don't doubt me.
This new Netflix original anime series, Godzilla Singular Point. This is completely different from the Godzilla before. A completely original story, completely different from the previous work, will unfold as the 13-episode TV anime. You seems to be so
Yeah,
interested. I was looking
actually,
at,
new
the
announcement,
actor,
but
and
they're
this
showing
is
off
the
here,
design that
like,
is
really,
very much,
really
looking back at all the Japanese history.
not terribly new, but just recently announced. But I think they're gonna get the recently announced stuff out of the way.
So this is the original story.
Yeah, the stuff that
I would introduce the
that's been
synopsis.
announced like sometime before this panel.
Character coming away, and the male engineer Erika Yun took on the unprecedented threat on the singular scale, a spectacular scale, and the Godzilla like never before has been born. Now, let's take a look at the teaser art, which is released for the first time today.
Alright.
Wow, this is the first time to be shown today. Wow.
Alright. I could watch this sometime.
Wow. The way he stands, this boy,
Still,
it must be a genius.
I'm thinking Funimation could release the movie trilogy first. Maybe a couple years later they can release this.
There's a lot of things that we need to be paying attention to. Like the
I'm just making like assumptions on who could release this on Blu-ray and DVD.
And then this was done by
If-
the Atsushi Takahashi.
If said
And
company
then the
still does
Atsushi
DVD.
production is done by Bones, a famous studio that has produced many masterpieces such as My Hero Academia and Orange, which has produced a band
At least you're recognizing My Hero Academia. Wait, what about Full Metal Alchemist? What about Oral High School?
Representing Japan, this powerful film will be available
Yeah.
in 2021, exclusively in
Alright,
2021. Don't miss it.
Alright, I could watch this.
So, and now continuing on, Netflix is working with amazing creators and production partners to bring never-before-seen 3 new stories. The first one of this,
Eden.
science fiction fantasy Eden.
I think I've heard of this
I
already.
now understand why the stage has been set up like this. I feel like we've been transported into the world of this story, like we've time warped, space warped, and found ourselves here. This is a completely new story from director Yasuhiro Irie and creators from around the world. The title was actually announced in 2019, so I'm sure many of you have been waiting.
Oh yeah, I think that's the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Finally, we are pleased to announce
Kevin
that
Penkin's
it will
doing
be
music.
distributed
Thank you.
in May 2021.
Kevin
So
Penkin.
first of all,
Like,
please
I love that
check out
guy.
this video.
And it's like,
We are showing this for the first time today.
it's not only Japan that's doing this. Yeah. A couple of two relatively unknown studios doing it.
ずっと思ってたの。なんで私はここにいるんだろうって。
Yeah.
それに人間がいるのなら私会いたい。人間に会いたい。
I can't really tell. This CGI looks more like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 or 4 video game animation. This feels sort of level 5 developed cutscenes of a PS3 or PS4 game. I'm saying it with a mixed manner. Still, this could be a really sweet story. Let's see how YouTube live stream. YouTube live channel. Hold on, let's see. There are plenty of people calling on Siege. Okay, it's coming May 2021.
And the voice cast of the characters are
Yeah,
also
because like there are some people outside Japan who's also involved in this.
There's also
Animations by Cubic Pictures and CG Suichi.
And of course, I'm sure you all recognize Koichi Yamadera's voice.
Koichi Yamadera.
Wondering,
Look him up.
will Mr. Yamadera continue to play the enemy? You can't really tell. I think this is going to be a very fun new story to watch.
Koichi
Today, we
Yamadera.
have a comment from Marika Kono, who plays the role of the main character, Sarah. Let me share her comments with you. The concept
Okay,
of
yeah.
a single human being living
Spike
with
Spiegel.
robots, that concept instantly captivated
Roji
me. Even though this
Kaiji.
is a work of science fiction,
Tokusa,
it's probably not
badass.
so easily compared in scientific terms. What is the most important thing
Yeah, Zenigata.
that you want to do? It's the kind of work that will make us think about that.
Yeah, and he's known for dubbing over Will Smith and hold on, who else? Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy. Alright.
I think it's full of heartful emotion.
Yeah,
Stories between
but
humans and robots.
people,
I really
you know,
love them. They're so
still
heartful.
just want to comment on the
Just seeing that
CG.
video
And,
earlier made me feel very excited.
yeah, it looks like it
There's
seems,
a
but
child and the robot, and they're interacting together.
yeah, I have mixed feelings on the CG, but
And the
yeah,
fact
but
that
as long as the story's good,
there's a desire
I could
to
be
see
okay with
humans.
this.
So, what kind of a world
I guess I
should
could
we
watch this.
unfold in Eden? I know Yama-chan's voice was perfect for that character as well. Once again, Eden is available worldwide in
May
May
2021.
Please stay tuned. And now, our second brand new
I'm
story
guessing, hold on. Sentai Force could do.
is Vampire in the Garden.
Vampire in the Garden.
This is a completely different world that we've been transported to. It's almost like we're traveling. And what a deluxe trip this is. It's been a year and a half since the last announcement. Today, we are going to release the scene picture for the first time.
Announcement number 4, Vampire in the Garden.
Look at the richly intricate artwork. Is it a castle? Yes. Earlier, we were in the scene of a paradise. So, in complete contrast with Eden, here's the synopsis. In a world where humanity has lost the war against vampires and most of the habitable areas are gone, a fateful meeting takes place between the main character, Momo, who wants to live together with her enemy, the vampires, and the vampire queen, Fine, who once loved humans and disappeared from the battlefield. This is the story of Momo and Fina's journey to find a paradise where vampires and humans can live together.
I feel like this is gonna be some kind of Yuri.
Vampires are also very attractive as a concept to me. I know all otaku love vampires. Is that true?
Right,
Yes.
oh,
I think there's
otaku
something
love
about
vampire,
blood
like.
and maybe
Then
this
why
passion
haven't we
that have.
seen many
I
vampires in
completely agree.
recent anime?
want to
I
be
can't
vampires.
remember.
And
There were
really,
any
if you want to
vampires
be
during
the
recent
victim of
anime.
vampires,
Of course, a lot of people know Vampire Knight.
Yes, I think it works both ways. I know you've heard of.
Alright, this one's done by which studio?
I actually
Yeah, they had it again.
a cinema studio, and I was so impressed. The director
Actor
is
Ryotaro Makihara.
Studio. So obviously expectations are high for this incredible film. Again, Vampire in the Garden will be available exclusively in 2021. Stay tuned for more to come. And of course, being Wit Studio, I'm sure this one will not disappoint.
I think he did
As
How?
well, we have another third brand new story.
Yeah. Yasuke. I think this is announcement number 5. Yasuke.
Yes, there's a pine tree in the scenery. But what period is this? So looking at the artwork, some of you may be able to guess. This is a fantasy medieval period drama. It's a time of warring factions where mechanicals and magic mingle. Yasuke, who once retired, takes up a sword again to carry a mysterious child whose life is threatened by an evil force. So it's a fantasy period drama. In addition to the main character, Nobunaga Oda will also make an appearance. Please take a
Alright.
look at the set image of the
Character
main
design,
character.
Takeshi Koike. Ah,
Yasuke and
there we go. POC main character. Thank you.
Wow, it was completely different from what I expected. Now,
Oh, yeah, a lot of people gonna love
you've heard of
this.
Canon Busters.
Alright, this one's gonna be my mappa.
Sean Thomas will be
This is the
producer
mappa I
and
made
executive
was
producer.
recently now that Netflix is gonna be doing.
Loves anime.
Oh,
He's actually been making
well, Sean Thomas is doing this one too.
in this kind of style.
Dang.
And Takeshi Koike will be in charge of the
Here we
character
go.
design. His character designs are so intricately done. And in charge of animation production is the Japanese animator Mappa. As for the story,
Yeah, you already know then that they gonna do Attack on Titan final season. They doing Jujutsu Kaisen already on Crunchyroll, and
had
they done God of High School on Crunchyroll,
serving
and
him Yasuke, the first African samurai.
yeah, they done a
there's
lot of
actually
stuff
story
this
about
year.
the African samurai Yasuke, who actually served under the legendary Oda Nobunaga, and this story is now about to be released to the world. Yasuke is actually a real person, a historical figure, and we'll now get to find out more about him. This will be released exclusively in 2021. I'm trying to imagine what kind of a story this might be, especially if it's based in true history. I'm so inspired to find out more. There are so many wonderful anime masterpieces that have been based on historical figures. I'm so impressed. So, Resident Evil Infinite.
Okay,
Darkness,
number 6.
Godzilla,
Wait,
Sin,
alright,
Eden,
we got 5 so far. Biohazard, Godzilla, Eden.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
nice.
This was all so amazing.
Yeah, Vampire
I think
Garden.
every single one looked exciting. I think I'm especially
Yeah,
intrigued by
Godzilla's
Godzilla's singular point. The way that there seems to be a camaraderie between the male character and the female character, and looking at their facial expressions, it's almost like I can guess what's happening. The girl looks like she has a frown, and the boy, he doesn't seem to be thinking about much. He's just a
Yeah,
natural
got a little-
genius.
yeah,
Yes,
we're on the
I can
recap
see the
right
story
now.
moving forward. course, with bones and orange involved. This is almost decadent. Yes, Bones does wonderful 2D, Orange does amazing 3D.
Yeah.
So to actually see a collaboration between these two partners, I'm already very excited. And when you hear the first scream from Godzilla, all Japanese people recognize that. It's so exciting. Wait, it's not just in Japan. Apparently, Godzilla is recognized around the world. Oh, that's actually something really nice to hear.
Of course, Godzilla. We all still know the Warner Brothers movies of Godzilla already.
Characters have now been created as anime to be shown to the audience around the world.
Number 6, we got Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim the Black. Polygon Pictures doing this one. And I'm guessing Universal Entertainment could bring this to Blu-ray. Or maybe just DVD this time.
And it was a powerful sci-fi action movie, but now it will be depicted in the anime.
I believe I watched the first. I did watch the first movie. Oh boy. This dream. Hey King, the worst time. I think that was like the opening theme. I've seen a lot of people want Netflix to announce JoJo coming to Netflix. Apparently, it's Viz Media. They ain't bringing this to Netflix right now. Yeah, this is Netflix Anime Festival we're talking about. We're talking Netflix original anime. So JoJo ain't gonna be in there. Not now.
Australia is already being shown. This was really cool the way the continent was being shown.
Yeah, I miss that.
Australia.
This what looks to be the OP.
People were forced to evacuate across the continent. And the brother Taylor
yeah, I could rewind it. I don't feel like it.
dispatched Jaeger and
I'm a lazy bum.
the journey to find their missing parents. And this is a great sci-fi work made by the combination of the production company Legend Pictures in the States and Polygon Pictures in Japan. It's a great essay work. Collaboration with US and Japan. Just watching those scenes, it's a huge scale, and I can feel that. And we don't really know what's going to happen in the story. And it will be released exclusively in 2021. And the comment I read, Masato Hashimoto is saying that I think the creator at Netflix would be having so much fun. I can see that. I can see the energy coming from the work that they've created. And speaking of the SF Robert work, we have another work to introduce.
Alright. Okay. Someone doing the slides. Okay, the actual number 7 is Transformers War Cybertron's trilogy. It's being done by Polygon Pictures anyway, so. Who's doing those slides? I don't think Legendary Entertainment is doing Transformers.
There's no doubt that both season fans and viewers will enjoy it. It's going to be released soon. Don't miss it.
Oh boy.
I haven't seen chapter
These guys doing the slides.
So I think it's great that you'll be able to see everything whenever you want to. That's really wonderful about Netflix. And it's wonderful to be able to see all the series. Binge watching. Well, I did not know that this kind of term exists because there seems to be this culture everybody wanted to be able to watch all the series together. And we talked about this large-scale films. Next one that I would like to introduce is this one.
Okay, number 8. Chess. Yeah, now you get to chess. Done by Base Entertainment, created by Budgetonica Japan. Okay, this is not Japanese produced, but Netflix is considering this anime.
Spain. Now we finally have one from the Philippines. Wow, that seems very
Number
interesting.
8, I guess.
The Tracy is an
Yeah, number
animated
8.
film based on the homonyms graphic novel by Jeff Tan and Kajo Simo. This is the first released photo out now. And the story is set in the Manila, Philippines, almost starting like a documentary.
Philippine.
And it's
Okay, I guess it's
based
like
in
all
Manila.
Filipino.
Something I've never seen before. And the main
Oh,
character,
nice.
Alexander Trace, confronts the evil creature of the underworld. J. Olivia, who has worked on the numerous animated films such as Wonder Woman and Batman, will be the executive producer of the film. In supernatural action film, or the detective Trace set in Manila will be released. Well, other word that the detective sounds really interesting. And the photo, I see the knife with blood on it. And the shape of the knife seems extremely different. And just almost look like the creation of the Japanese creator. And many things really interest me. I suppose the animation from Japan is now creating a certain style.
My
So
base
this is to be
entertainment.
released
I don't know, really based off.
2021. Is this one?
Like, okay, number 9.
It's coming.
Here we go. Number 9. Be the Beginning, Season 2. Let's go.
Presented by
It's finally out.
and
Right. It's been announced long ago. Thank you.
this was so much fun. Have you watched this? When it started,
Be the Beginning, Succession.
Hirata and Kaji. I mean, it was so interesting. There was lots
Oh,
of
fucking
mystery.
finally.
And as for the season 1, it was distributed in 2018 and it was also selected as the winning work at the 42nd Annecy International Animated Film
Yeah, sorry I swore
And now
that.
present to you the
I'm an adult, I'm
long-awaited
21.
season 2.
I don't
Today
care.
we're going to show you the scene photos that has been released today for the first time. Please have a look.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
I can see the way he looks, even though people may not pay attention in the longer circumstances, but he's truly a genius. There's love story. So
I can't
this is really long-awaited story. A few months after the end of season 1, Keith returned to the risk to
Yeah,
conduct
especially
his
can't
own
wait to
investigation.
get that blue
And
clear season 1.
Koku is in peaceful life with Yuna when Kirisame, who was once supposed to have died and being separate from Koku at the institute, appears, and mystery is such an important element of the story. Well, it could be a detective story. Just look at the way Keith look. I could see that, but I see the wings. And I'm just trying to figure out, you haven't watched this? No, I'm not going to tell you. Because I should not be telling you. I really want to be able to watch this. So, how the story evolves from here, and Be the Beginning Succession also will be available exclusively in 2021. Please look forward to this one.
Alright. Let's go.
I'm really
2021.
excited about this because it's a series that I really, really loved. And to see the next one coming, is the biggest pleasure as an otaku. Yeah, I can already see you got really excited about this.
That was number 9.
The next one.
Alright, number 10. Let's go. Let's go.
Please watch the video here for the introduction.
Baki. Or Kanashara. Kanashara. Jeez. The bit rates for those trailers are too high. And this causes freezes on me. Or that was Bucky. That was Bucky. Right, I screwed up. Bakihara, the next season. Alright, let's see.
Fight. That's the original story. So it's Baki and Yujiro, the father, and it's a very strong characters appears in the story. And I've not really met any boys who does not like Baki. This is really, really wonderful. So this is the climax of Baki. And this is the animation of the Hamabaki. And today, to celebrate the start of the delivery, we are releasing a special illustration drawn by the original author, Keisuke Itagaki. This is it. Wow. So look at the way
could do Yasuke.
the left side.
It could be the same situation with Cannon Busters. Like, manga US under Lionsgate could be doing like worldwide distribution.
Because of the Netflix involved, and it's been watched in more than 50 countries, and it's in the top 10. So people who are is coming from more than 50 countries have already seen those scenes drinking vegetable water. So we are now receiving the comment from Mr. Itagaki.
Alright.
I feel like I won the lottery that I didn't buy. How do I connect this lucky break to the actual treasure? Well, it's still about the money, isn't it? From Keisuke Itagaki of the Word. So he is using all these different characters.
Right, Team S Entertainment do this one as well. Of course.
So this
Keisuke Itagaki.
powerful father-son fight.
Still.
We are so much looking forward to seeing how this will be portrayed.
I don't know how fun we should fought with the previous Baki show.
Fight. And please look forward to this. This is also to be released exclusively in 2021. I just wonder what the Netflix is going to be like in 2021. This is really, really awesome. And I've seen lots of images that are being shared for the first time. This is really, truly a wonderful day. There's a lot of information. It's really hard to really understand. And there's a lot of interesting comment coming from Becky. So, we saw 5 additional titles.
Alright, we got our part 2 recap.
For Cybertron Trilogy. And then Tresse, Be the Beginning, Succession, and Hamabaki. So, Mr. Chida,
Hamabaki or Bakiyama?
the one that you're most interested in?
I don't know.
I'm very intrigued. I understand it's the first one from the Philippines, so just knowing that Japanese anime has gone around the world and then other countries.
Let's see what you got, Filipino. Let's go. Yeah, I'm rooting for you guys.
Having done work for Netflix, I learned that Japanese anime right now is very popular in the Middle East right now. In the Middle East, oh yes.
Yeah, Middle East.
People who made Japanese anime.
Okay, like Saudi Arabia is actually collaborating with Toei.
It wasn't possible for them to
with
deliver their work to the Middle East.
Now it's possible to do
Showing
that
off a little
through
history of
Netflix.
Saudi
So
Arabia
the viewers
and,
around the world who wanted
yeah,
that
like
chance
doing actual
love it.
anime.
And of course,
And
the producers and
like
creators
one of
around the world
those
think of
collabs
this
are
as a great opportunity.
now streaming on Haidai. It's the
So
licensed
around
by
the world,
Sentai
children
Filmworks.
today are seeing all of these great anime,
Like,
and then when they
I
grow
watched
up,
one
it's
episode
going
of
to
that.
be
It
so exciting.
sucked
There will
ass.
be new talent from all over the world that will be able to come into the anime community. I think if you grow up in Manila, then the Manila that you draw and create is probably very different from the Manila that we see.
Yeah,
And
they
to use
tried.
that as a stage for new dreams, new stories, I think that's super exciting. There will bound to be more and more new creators that will come out as a result of all of this excitement. I think so far we've really been looking at a lot of anime information. Perhaps some of the hardcore fans out there were already aware of some of this information, but this is actually
Alright,
a
number
very
11.
exciting announcement.
Romae Nove.
Romae Novae.
Okay then, Discotheque just
Yes,
is
I do.
Discotheque just announced a Blu-ray for the original series earlier this
I
month.
think it's hot water because we're
Yeah,
probably in a bathtub.
they're bringing the English dub.
So,
Okay then,
it's new in Latin.
like jeez, like Netflix what?
Mari Yamazaki's
Alright then.
manga will be reborn as a new Netflix original anime series.
I don't know if Discotheque's gonna get this one too sometime or what.
And I
Like
actually
the
support
Discotheque and
this
Blu-ray
cartoon
rights.
grand prize. It was a very dramatic win for Jeremiah Romae. I was blown away when I read the original manga. Same here. My
Hold on.
mother
Maybe
thought so
like
as well.
Netflix could bring the original Thermidome.
This is a
Both
comedy
Japanese
story
and
about
Discotheque's
Lucius,
English dub.
a bath designer from the Roman Empire who time travels to modern Japan. It
Like
was
before this
so
it
surprising,
becomes
so fresh, a new type of comedy that none of us had ever seen before.
it's being brought to Netflix by Kadokawa.
Was so new. The original manga also won the
God,
14th
Discotheque
Tezuka
doesn't
Cultural
really
Award for
work
Best Short
directly with
Story.
Kadokawa anymore.
Lucius, who we now all know, is the bath designer from the Roman Empire, and he time travels to modern Japan and really learns
Yeah,
about
the
Japanese
Discotheque
bath
does
culture.
do
So it's going to be
Kadokawa releases.
on Netflix
Except that
that people around the world will see it.
Discotheque is
Meaning
partnered with
viewers around the
Crunchyroll
world
for
will learn
that.
about
Crunchyroll still
Japanese
has a
bathing
great,
culture and Roman bathing culture for the
they
first
do
time.
have a great partnership with
They'll
Kadokawa.
enjoy learning about onsen, the hot springs.
Yeah,
Yes,
apparently that's been
so
taken
plenty
over
of
by
enjoyment
Funimation.
here. And we also have a big surprise. There's a special art that just arrived from Mari Yamazaki Sensei to celebrate the creation of this animation.
Omnes teme lamandankant.
Is he saying something? I see
Yes.
a dialogue. bubble.
Yeah.
So, that line there is written in Latin. Lucius here is saying, all paths lead to Rome. Oh,
All
that's
paths lead
amazing.
to Rome. Omnes teme lamandankant. All paths lead to
The
Rome.
set that you often take to Japanese public baths, I can just see the katakana writing on it. So is it a Roman robe or is it more of a Japanese yukata that you wear at an onsen? It looks like it's actually a Japanese robe. I think maybe there's actually a shared quality between Roman culture and Japanese culture. One of the comments here said, this is going to be great for the original author. And we actually will be getting new episodes drawn by Mari Yamazaki for this original anime series.
Alright,
So
we got new
that's definitely
stuff.
something that we can look forward to. By the way, later on today, Mari Yamazaki will be joining our special talk session. Because Mari Yamazaki draws manga overseas as well.
And she has a very different take on things from around the world, so we might be able to learn how she takes the inspiration and reflects them into her work.
続いてまいります。
And now,
あな
moving
たの
on,
制作が決定した作品のご紹介です。
an announcement for a new
Number 12, High Rise Invasion.
title. We're in a very different scene now.
All
We're
right.
no longer in a bathtub. We're surrounded by
Yeah.
tall buildings,
I think it's
and there seems to be
some kind of Japanese city. Like,
This is a Netflix original anime based on the insane survival manga by Tsuina Miura, who is also the author of Ajin, and Takahiro
Okay,
Oba
so-
of Fox.
that was good.
Today we announce that High Rise Invasion will be produced for Netflix.
Yeah.
This is a survival game. It's quite insane. Is that why they have that bridge? Yes.
キーアート
Let's
Yeah.
take a look at the teaser.
Okay, so bridge is connecting the. Okay, February 2021. Bridge is connecting buildings. And that's where they
They're sitting
fight.
on that bridge, on that suspended bridge. Yes.
This looks
I
more.
think this is probably
Yeah,
a female.
there are girls that are fighting, but this feels more like a shonen than
Over
anything.
her, and she holds a weapon, so it has all of the elements needed to get you excited. Oh, and
Okay,
dressed
who's
like
doing
a
this one?
femme
I can't tell,
with a mask,
honestly.
and then holding
思わず立ち上がってしまうシーンが今日多いです。
drenched in blood. I think both of us ended up standing up from our
Yeah,
seats. We got
that
so
may-
excited there.
Hey, covered in blood. Like, she
The
looks
story is
scary
set
as
in a
heck.
skyscraper that cannot come down to the ground. There, a battle unfolds against a mysterious mask that kills without mercy.
Mysterious.
This is an unpredictable survival
Alright.
action work, which pits
Mysterious
characters
mask dressed as a
against
maid.
each other, trying to survive.
Okay, this one's done by Zero G.
Directed by Masahiro Takata with animation production by Zero G. Also, the cast of has been
Hey,
selected. Haruka Shiraishi as a main character, Yuri Honjo.
Zero G. Okay.
And
ティザー PV
additionally, we have a teaser video.
皆さんにご覧いただく
Now, we will be
Zero G
sharing this
Studio.
with our viewers for the first time today.
Alright, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, you guys.
Please note that
Okay, let me
this is
see
very
what you got.
ambitious
Battery,
some
Sugumoya,
so please take
Dive,
note
Grand
of the nature
Blue.
of this video.
Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. Alright. Ah, dang it. It's a trailer, high bit rate. Apparently, it's cutting my. I guess I can watch on Twitter. Hey, look, the string doesn't on me. Let the death games begin.
持つんだ。私なら絶対に生き残れる。ルール違反なんてレベルじゃない。審判。
Screw the rules. I got money.
Cedar seems so cute. I just don't understand why. There's a big mystery there. Why was she chasing after us?
これしておもろいですか？面白かったコメントを
Just received a comment saying, I know about this. It's really exciting.
言ってもいいですかね。2024
And it's right around the corner. The film will be released exclusively in February 2021. So we hope that all of you viewers will look forward to it.
まだちょっと伝説が結構そうですね。
I got really nervous watching
ま
this.
だ全く
But this is the complete opposite, except it is the must watch
Number,
for
I think 13. Number 13 is
so this is the
Rilakuma's Theme Park Adventure. It's the sequel to,
it's so cute.
And the white line is getting a lot of bitrate, and it's causing my stream to fail. Ah, heck with this. I'll go auto.
Yeah. I can already see the Lakuma.
Okay, here's the mascot. Here's the mascot for anime. Netflix anime.
T-shirt. It's a Netflix T-shirt. Hello.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, your mascot for Netflix anime.
So cute. Every year, the Akuma comes on the stage. And once again, for this year, there is going to be the new work to be announced, right? That's why you're here. It's so cute. And is it okay for her to touch the Akuma? Yeah. Yeah, pat your head. Oh my goodness. So fluffy. So cute. I feel I'm completely healed. I think there's a lot of comment coming from the audience. They all want to touch the Lakuma. So please be seated once again. And I'm sorry that there's no special seat for the Lakuma, so please allow both of us to be seated. So for those of you who have watched Lakuma,
They all want JoJo news. Forget it. JoJo. Netflix ain't producing JoJo. Warner Bros. Japan is doing so. Shonen Jump's doing so. Viz Media is bringing it to America.
and it's almost like
They could bring it to I don't know. No, they could be bringing it to Funimation actually.
it's almost like the several dozens of minutes. I was really drawn into it, and it's beautiful. But at the
Yeah,
same
but
time, the story
Netflix
is
considering Japanese stop motion as anime.
how hard it is to make this.
Like, I get.
Stationary character is photographed.
I think Japanese will try something new for anime series.
The shooting
What
technique
series
that
anime?
is mobile animation production. And it's called stop motion animation, which makes it appear as if it's moving.
Yeah,
continuously.
like
So
you see stop motion animation like the holiday specials, Rock and Bass. You see it in the Lego movies. You see it in
Stop motion animation. So for those of you
Yeah, Gumby,
who are
Gumby.
watching, I think the Lakuma would
Like stop motion is a rare form of animation. It deserves to be treated with respect. I shouldn't consider this anime at all.
Thank you.
But hey, apparently Netflix anime got their mascots.
I wanted to be able to talk to us, but this is the expression from the Lakuma, and I was able to feel it. It's really cute. So, the Lakuma's theme park adventure is the name of this new series, and it's directed by Masahito Kobayashi, the same director as the previous film, and the script this time is written by Takashi Sita and Nobuto Ueda from Gekidan York Hikaku, who are also active as an actor and have worked on many popular films. So, by the way, this European
Like I can't really tell who's gonna be bringing this to bringing the previous series to Blu-ray. Lakuma and Kano.
to tell the truth. And this company is extremely interesting. So when you're on the stage, yes, I was an MC. Well, I see, I was playing the role as MC. But this was a very interesting plan. And they actually have the quiz given to the actor. And because of that, I was called in as the role of the MC on the stage. It's a very interesting idea that this company has. So they are creating the Lakuma's theme park and adventure. Just wonder what the kind of story is going to be. There are comments coming from
somebody saying they love the flush image. The story is about an incident that takes place in amusement park that is about to close when Kaoru-san Rilakkuma, Ko Rilakkuma, and Kirotori goes out to play. I can't wait for the completion of this. So I think Rilakkuma will leave the stage for a moment. Thank you so much, Rilakkuma. See you later. See you again. Rilakkuma is so cute. The Rilakkuma actually shake the body to express the feeling. Of course, Rilakkuma is extremely cute, but then there is such wonderful element because the 47th animation award is where the Kaoru-san, Masahito Kobayashi, was earned the award. So I'm sure the next one will be another Rilakkuma whirlwind, and I'm looking forward to it. And please wait with patience. So now, the new.
Right, number 14. Tsubokishibe Rohan. This is our David Production anime, everyone.
This is the Netflix original anime series Tsubokishibe Rohan. You love JoJo? Yes, I do. And I do love this. So,
Right, like, is this related to JoJo?
who appears in JoJo's Bizarre
Like, for real, is this related to JoJo? Viz Media, bring this to Blu-ray?
Has seen and heard while visiting collect material with a manga, and for the most talked about original video animation are now available for exclusive distribution. Wow, this is an exclusive distribution. So the director is Toshiyuki Kato and produced by Devic Production, who is in charge of JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I think this is truly wonderful. And Devic Production is involved and played by Takahiro Sakurai as Rohan's Kishibe. And this is really splendid staff members and a cast. Do you like Rohan? Yes, I do. Among the JoJo characters, this is the best. Well, it is JoJo, but Rohan, character-wise, might have some defect. Yes, I understand, but that's the reason why I liked him. So, as a story, this is really appealing. You wonder why does he have to reject? Why is this not coming along? And anyway, this is truly
Okay, so
wonderful. I really want to be able to see it. And I think a lot of fans,
Kishibe Rohan,
fans are
a
already,
spin-off from Diamond is Unbreakable.
making comments.
Are you for real?
Yes, the Kishibe Rohan appearing on the, and this is going to be exclusively shared. And for those people
Okay,
who are
then.
watching worldwide, I really want to hear from them. And I want to be able to see what they think. What are the people from Italy thinking about this? I'm so interested to hear from them. So for this
So,
time,
whoever's doing the dub,
looking forward to
whoever's doing the casting, it could be interesting. Alright.
And now, before we get to the next film that we're going to show you next, we'd like to introduce you to the film star.
Number 15. Kenjiro Suda.
This is Kenjiro Tsuda. I've interviewed him before. He's so good looking. I thought he was a model, but he's actually a very serious theater actor. And of course, he's been working in many different genres. He has also been in popular Netflix anime series such as Ultraman and Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045. In addition to anime, he does work for other animation, foreign film voiceovers, stage and narration. And now he brings to Netflix, he will bring to life the role of the most evil Yakuza, who known as a legend in the underground society, Tatsuda Immortal. Now actually, this is based on The Way of the Househusband written by Kosuke Ono, which has sold over 2.6 million copies. So it's a very popular comedy about a former Yakuza who decided to become a stay-at-home, full-time homemaker, coming to Netflix as an original anime series.
Oh,
Just
okay.
imagine Mr. Tsuda.
Oh, okay, this could be a little interesting here.
Handsome, and now suddenly we find ourselves in a tatami-based room.
Okay.
It's very
The
memorable
way the
seeing
house
Tsuda
husband.
on the tatami mat.
The way the house husband.
We actually have a comment from Mr. Tsuda, who's going to star in this film. Let me share his comment. Having already been involved in The Way of the House Husband before, I am delighted to be able to take part in the new anime. The manga is so much fun. I will do my best to bring that humor to the anime, so please don't miss it. I look forward to your support. Anime version, The Way of the House Husband. Beware. I think that final line was very suspenseful. As for the director is
Alright, JC Staff. JC Staff's doing this one.
Chiaki Kon, who has directed numerous popular films such as Nodame Kantabile and Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Eternal. This is going to be non-stop comedy. And we have some comments from director Kon as well about the main character, Tatsu. The director says he's a very pure and innocent character. Look at the very cute obento lunch that he's making for his wife. You have to wonder, was he really a legendary gangster? Because he's such a respectable house husband. But I actually like that inherent violent side that flares up from time to time. Of course, being a former Yakuza, that's what you would expect. And the director had a message for the fans as well. I really hope this film will bring a smile to all of the viewers' faces. This is steeped in Japanese culture. The Yakuza underground world, the obento lunchbox, and so on and so forth. And this is actually going to be shown to viewers all around the world. So this film will have the whole world laughing and will be available exclusively in 2021. I haven't seen it yet, but it's so talked about. I'm really looking forward to it. Comedy, when you see it for the first time, is so much fun. I know that some people already know the manga, but seeing the manga first, seeing the anime first, I think both work. It really depends on the title. I think for The Way of the House Husband, either way will work. But I don't want to get too excited because I may not be able to wrap up in the morning, because one last title that I'd like to introduce to you.
Alright, we have one last
Wait,
title.
is it going to be the last title next? Yes, it is.
Oh,
I know
okay.
time flies when you're having fun. The last title that we would like to introduce to you is...
Alright, Spraygun? Spraygun, yeah. Alright.
High-speed battle action.
We got the remake.
After 30
Remake is
years,
Spraygun.
Spraygun. So this is coming back to us after 30 years. When I was a teenager and a newly minted otaku, I thought, wow, this is a great work. And now it's coming back to Netflix. The long-awaited anime adaptation of the legendary comic written by Hiroshi Takashige and Ryoji Minagawa, which took the world by storm in the 90s, has already become a hot topic among fans. The director is Hiroshi Kobayashi. Series structure and script by Seko Hiroshi. Shuhei Handa does the character design, and the animation will be by David Productions that we already talked about for Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan. I think what's amazing about this year is that we have these types of films that intertwine 2D and 3D CG. Given the people who are involved, I'm sure that the quality will be exceptionally high. And now, without further ado, here's a teaser trailer that we will be releasing today. Yu Ominae is the 16-year-old main character, and you will start to move.
Alright, let's see. Let's see.
ここに一枚のプレートがある。高度に発達しすぎたがために滅びてしまった超古代文明の何者かが現代の我々に警告を綴った伝言板である。彼らは語る。我々の遺産を悪しき者から守ると。このメッセージを誠実に受け止め、超古代文明の封印を目的に活動する組織があった。そしてその組織の特殊工作員スプリガンという。
Okay, David's doing this. Thank you, man. Yeah,
Wow.
I guess this next panel is gonna be all over this shit. Let's go.
I didn't know. Yes. So that mysterious plate will appear, but with the narration and even the music, how cool.
Okay,
is that music?
the house
I
husband.
can't wait to see this.
Okay, let me see how well we're seated.
Read the original
Hang
either.
of the house.
No, I'm envious of you. So what do you think? What is your advice? Should I read the manga first?
Okay.
That is
It's,
a hard question because I think either way will work. I already read the manga first. and
Manga is
it
being
left
brought by Viz
such
Media.
an impression on me that I certainly can't erase
Oh
it
yeah,
in
that's
my
bringing
mind.
on like
But
I gotta say it's like
action
a
scenes are
reboot,
just so
like
thrilling.
ADV Films. Yeah, they
Well,
brought the original
I think
movie.
that everyone will
It's
be
actually
excited
rated
to
by the
see this
MPAA.
as an anime.
For real.
A lot of older friends often recommend that I read this. They must be your otaku friends? Yes. My older otaku friends have recommended this to me before, so I think that the anime will actually trigger many people to go back and look at the manga as well. Yes. When you see the anime, you'll want to read the manga. If you are already familiar with the manga, then you'll want to see it as a moving film. So looking at the comments coming in, people are saying, I can't wait. So please do not miss this classic adventure filled with extreme action and ancient romance. I really wish I could give away more of the story. But then again, it's better if you actually go in without any knowledge. With just the teaser trailer, everything surrounding the story was a real mystery. Yes. Will mankind be able to
Apparently, there's
harness what
somehow on
this
Twitter
ancient
there's a lot of
culture
hype
has
around
left
this.
us? Again,
Even
available
with this
exclusively
show,
in
it's being
2021
animated by JC
Spriggan.
staff. They
So,
don't
in this
really
final
have the
section, we
best
introduced
reputation.
6 titles. Yes, I think
Okay, so
this
Spring is
was,
actually number
again,
16.
very
Alright.
interesting and different. So Rirakuma paid us a visit.
Okay.
Thus spoke Kishibero Han, The Way of the House Husband, Spriggan.
Let's see what this is. 8.30.
So many different titles
Alright.
here. What do you think, Mizuchida? I think Thus spoke Kishibero Han. I love that it's going to be new.
And apparently, it's
I still can't
already
get my
being
mind off of
adapted to a
Spriggan.
live action TV drama
Yes, I
and
know
to
so many people are
Nippon
looking forward to
TV
it.
this year.
Anytime I
Oh, yeah, it has
see
been.
something amazing, I actually am envious of the people who have yet to experience that. So I think I'm kind of in that position now. And comments coming in saying, Mizuchida, you have to see this. I will, definitely. So anyways, that concludes our
Alright.
list of 16 titles that were all truly, truly fascinating. So
Alright.
again, when you look at them all together, it's really
Netflix
quite
is
amazing.
giving us some promises here.
One of the viewers sent us a comment. You don't have enough
Let's
time
hope,
to cover all this.
let's hope we're all good,
If
good
you
with
join
this.
Netflix, then
So
you
we're all good with
will
this,
feel
man.
boredom at all. So lots of excitement. Wow. Wow's coming in. Really looking forward to it, of course. Now, this pretty much concludes our announcement for the new title lineup. Ms. Uchida, any message in closing?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm recording for.
I was just so amazed
I was
by
only
the
here for the
quality,
announcement, so
by how rich all of the
Thank you,
content is.
and
I'm so looking forward
have
to
a nice
next year. 2020 is coming to an end soon, but now
I'll let this video
I
go
can get ready
85
for
minutes for no
2021
reason
to
at
start
all.
learning about the new upcoming titles.